Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming back again. Today I'm gonna tie the Y2K. This is what I have here, and I use it in northern Arkansas, winter time, early spring, late fall, maybe into middle of the spring. It's an attractor pattern. So the purest fly fishermen don't normally like to use this fly because it is an attractor pattern. So if you're the purist, then this fly is probably not for you. If you like to catch lots of fish and nice size fish, this fly is definitely for you. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to put my bead on. And sometimes I don't show this, but I wanted to show it this time because it's kind of valuable on this fly. But when I put my bead on, I make sure the hook point goes into the small side of that bead. And that's because when I run my lead on this shaft, I shove the lead up inside of that bead. So that's important to know. And I just take about 4 wraps of lead. And then I'll shove that inside that bead, just like that right there, and then break it off. I use uni thread. I'll tell you why here in a minute. This is actually a very small thread for what you're having to do, and the reason why is because I want to keep the thread wrap small. And again, I'll show you that here in a minute on why I want to do that. On my yarn, this is salmon color and orange. So here's the salmon, here's the orange. I'm going to take my orange first and put it on. I'm going to go ahead and put a drop of cement on here and make sure I can hold everything in there. Pretty important step there. Just a little bit is all you need. Some people don't use cement, but sometimes it spins on them, so that's why I put some cement on there, and then I'll put my thread wraps on top of that. So I'm going to start with my orange, and on one side of the hook, I'm going to call it your side, on your side of the hook, I'm going to line this up. I'm going to put about 3 wraps. I'm pulling up on that as tight as I can. And I'm keeping the same thread path. I don't want a wide thread path because I don't want you to see, when we're done with this fly, I don't want you to be able to see that thread in there. So what I mean by the thread path, you can see right through here while I wrap this thread on there. I want to keep that as narrow as possible. That's very important when tying this fly, to me anyway. Now I'm going to put this on the other side. That's the top view. Okay, I'm going to put this on the other side. Okay, and same thing. Okay, I'm going to try to follow that same path, and when I'm wrapping this, I'm doing this as tight as possible. Okay, without breaking the thread, obviously. Almost to the point to where I'm about to break the thread. Okay, now there you go. That's what it looks like. Okay, line this up. Now I'm going to come through the back side here. I'm going to put a couple of wraps on this back. And that's just to help lock it in. So I'll put 2 wraps on the back. Then I'm going to pull this all to the back, and then a couple wraps right there. Then we'll whip finish it. Like so. Alright, now, when I go to cut this, I'm going to cut this back first. It really doesn't matter what you cut first. I just like to cut the back first. It's going to be straight and even. Okay? straight off the back. My scissors are touching the back of this hook, and then I come about 1/16 of an inch to my left. Get a straight cut. Just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to pull this top here. Okay. And then I'm going to get in here and make another cut. And there it is. The Y2K. It's a pretty easy tie, really. You can tie a bunch of these up, and I recommend you do so. Very productive fly. That's what the top looks like. It's very productive. Basically fish it like an egg pattern, dead drift it, and under a strike indicator. Sometimes I'll run a dropper off the back of it, like a nymph, any nymph, snail, you know, any kind of pattern. You could use it as a searching pattern. And a lot of times I find that I'll cut that dropper off because a lot of times they're hitting this Y2K. I've got a nice size rainbow trout because of this fly, 26, 27 inch rainbow. And that fly, I use this same size hook with the glass bead instead of a brass bead, in case you want to try that. I'm posting these videos also on southernflymaster.com. Visit that site. There's a lot of good information on there. Check it out. But otherwise, I've enjoyed it. Tight fly lines, and hope to see you guys again. Thanks for joining.